Deve ter sido horrível.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
31 de dezembro.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Luz. Ah, tá. Cigarro da mulher.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Beleza, sir.
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaines' charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
Oh, meu Deus do céu. O que a gente tá fazendo aqui?
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know, but I know someone who does. Follow me.
Rapture. Puxa vida.
What I need from her is my business. And I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful. What happened to these children? What are they?
Eu é que pergunto, que diabos é isso?
Little sisters. Atom factories.
Ah,
It's grotesque.
Compromise?
pode andar, moça. Olha Big Daddy ali.
Even look like under those suits.
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
Oh, que legal.
I say you should have to prove you're properly versed on a topic before you're around.
Funny.
What?
You're not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, that it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we
Certo.
headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise.
Quem é essa
We're
mulher,
playing the
mano?
tables and...
She disappeared.
And
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
you see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
Rodine. Se é assim que era Rapture antes do que aconteceu do BioShock.
Mr. DeWitt, we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
O Cohen. Eu deixei ele vivo na minha caça por achievements.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Which business do you represent, sir?
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're expected.
No mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These
Ok.
invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the artist struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Oh god, que triste, eu lembro de todos esses nomes.
What is the greatest lie never forget?
What brought you to Rapture?
A man
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt.
Se você diz.
Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Welcome, please have a look around.
State. War, army for the king of God. This goes on. How many
Excuse me.
were launched?
Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
Run,
Really?
run.
The center Kerber's
Run.
Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a
Cohen
stolen
sends those
ring.
masks out in some kind of box.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Fields. Did you
Must be
think we
somewhere
wouldn't
else.
notice? The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain
Between you and me.
You come into my shop and talk this trash. I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp, or I'll see to it they hit you.
Get your hands off me!
Au!
It'd be
Mereceu.
best if we were gone when he wakes up. Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
I don't have all the flaws.
Isso, vai na frente, me guia.
Dr. Steinman told
You see that dish I walked in with? Will you give her the star treatment, pal? That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
What is this piece?
It's by Trenet, but of course, covered.
Gotta
by
find
Sir
that
Robert.
box.
lovely. Isn't it lovely?
Yes.
Music does something to me.
Ah, cadê essa caixa?
Especially something in this day. It's almost primal.
Nothing.
Nada também.
Only one place left.
Before logic I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
Bom, você está fazendo seu trabalho muito bem, moça.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
Isso aí, seja enganado por ela.
Interesting, isn't it? An original Sander Cohen. He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but
Where's he hiding
I know
that
precious
box?
little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open
There
my
you
mouth.
are, little son of a
Fear of what
bitch.
foolishness might tumble out.
Would you like me to tell you what it means?
You've given me so much to think about. I feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Você não quer nos verá de novo. Ah,
Good. You've located the mask.
Third
See?
time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeeps. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
achamos sua máscara, seu infeliz.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
Agradecido.
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Não consigo correr. Ok.
Dance, dance, move! Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick!
Please!
The stick!
Enter, for God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked!
Esses
Get them out of here!
dois não são aqueles que ficam
There
dançando
shall
no
be
apartamento
no
do Cohen
failure on my canvas.
do primeiro jogo. Será que vai ter coisa do segundo jogo? Porque eu não vou lembrar.
For the artist. Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My.
Você me dá um pouco de medo,
This
mano.
one's a real.
Eu prefiro você com aquela máscara
Isn't he a biscuit,
no
lady?
Bioshock normal.
I'd ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes. It is the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You're more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not?
Isso é verdade.
Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is.
Então desembucha, homem.
And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
Ah, não.
I see something in you too. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to go.
Listen, Cohen, you son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt,
What?
dance with me.
Come, come!
Tá bom, vai. Vamos dançar. Fazer o quê?
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children?
Não quero nem saber, moça.
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
for 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Maldito.
I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
Você é louco, Corrin.
Mr. DeWitt! Mr. DeWitt!
Engraçado.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty! To an artist, they are parent and child.
Porque essa é verdade, né? Ela tem o mesmo nome que a Elizabeth do jogo principal. E por algum motivo o negócio da gargantilha dela, que é igualzinho o que eu dei pra Elizabeth.
I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Ah, qual é, mano? Pra onde você tá me levando? Um tubarãozinho.
Look.
Fontaines. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
But it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
Certo.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Manequim.
Enough. Fontaine had
Mais
amassed something near an army. Now they're down there,
Uma
spliced
perna.
up and wild.
Braço.
Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
Uau, eu tenho 3 tiros.
Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Ok.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Could be handy.
A skyhook?
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Eu tô vendo. Ih.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Look aqui.
Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr.
Que
DeWitt.
da hora.
It helps in situations like
Essa
this.
miniatura. Ai. Eu dou um murrão
When
nos
did you come
botões,
to
mano. É
Rapture?
engraçado isso.
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a
Nem ele
rather
sabe,
large
aqui
gap.
ótimo.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur.
49. Yes.
49 for sure.
Estou sangrando. Ah, ótimo.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What was that? I don't want
Oh, fuck.
Killing them's the only way.
Olá.
I made you a solid offer.
Mr. DeWitt, ammo!
Cadê? Me dá munição, moça. Aff, Maria.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.